Peace everybody, this is Kashim, the 45 Fitness and Strength channel. Welcome back to the channel. I'm saying that whether you've been here or not, might as well be just welcome back because I haven't put up a video in months. You all know what's been going on in the year 2020. Gym's been closed, and the gym that I've been going to, that if you've been to my channel before and you've seen me training in, that gym still has not opened up, even though here in the state of Maryland, gyms have been allowed to reopen. I haven't been able to get to any other gym except this one. So for the last couple of weeks, believe it or not, this power lifter has been training in all places at Planet Fitness. Yes, somehow I've made it through actually a couple of weeks. I'll get into the footage on that. I haven't been kicked out yet, and to much to my surprise, it hasn't been nearly as bad as I thought, but more on that through the rest of the video. Also, I do have a training partner that has gotten back in the gym with me over the last few weeks. So let me call her into the shot. Hurry up, hurry up. This is my wife, Kimberly, who you may have seen on some other previous videos. Kimberly also competed in powerlifting for a while, but she's got a pretty interesting story. She actually is a stroke survivor. She had a stroke in
2017.
Yeah, there you go. So it's been like 3.5 years. So that kind of brought an end to her powerlifting, but fortunately, it didn't bring it into as much as we thought it might have. She's 40 years old, so she's old like me. So I guess since we've been training together again for the first time in a few years, we'll put more of her footage of her on the channel also, add a different kind of perspective to what's going on around here. So anyway, thanks for tuning in. Make sure to like this, make sure to subscribe to the channel, and keep it rolling because now we're going to the workout video.
Bye.
All right, so what you're going to see in this video are clips from our workouts in the last week. We trained 3 times per week. That's what we've been doing since June when we started going back to the gym. It's been about a month. But this week, we're switching from the whole body, full body program that we've been doing to now we're going back to the dog crap split that I had been toying around with back before things closed down. Now keep in mind, we're only using the split, meaning the breakdown of exercises, body parts per session. I wouldn't say that either of us are doing dog crap DC training right now. I'm not, as you can see here, I'm not doing rest pause sets just yet. I've been taking one working set to failure, but have not ventured back into the rest pause sets just yet, mostly because I've been working, and as some of you may remember from previous videos, I deliver mail for my day job. It has been exceptionally hot, 90+ degrees pretty much every day, it seems like, for a month or so, and been working 10, 11, and 12-hour days every day. Unless I work 6 days a week, my 6th day will quote-unquote only be 8 hours a day for that last day. Kimberly does work a full-time job. She's been working from home for the last several months, ever since everything shut down. Her office is considered an essential function, so she's been fortunate in that she has not had her 1-hour commute each way to work every day. So this has actually kind of been a blessing in disguise in a lot of ways for her. We also still have 3 children at home. We have a teenager, 15, and 2 younger children at 10 and 7. So the idea behind going to the dog crap split, and that split, for those who aren't familiar with it, is basically 2 days, an A day and a B day, which is why you see this day was marked as day A1. Day A is when you do chest, shoulders, triceps, and 2 exercises for back. One is considered back width and one is considered back thickness. And then on day B, you hit biceps, forearms, calves, hamstrings, and quads. So basically upper body minus biceps on one day, and then arms and legs minus triceps on the next day. You alternate those days. So in week 1, like you'll see here, you have 2 A workouts and 1 B workout. A1, B1, A2. Then next week, God willing, what you'll see us doing is B2, A3, B3. So basically every body part gets hit 3 times every 2 weeks. So it's higher frequency than a bro split, but less frequent than it would be if you're doing a full body program 3 times a week. But the main reason we went to this split, or back to this split in my case, is because we started out doing full body sessions when we joined Planet Fitness, and they were fun, productive, but they were just taking a little too long for the time that I'm spending at work, and then with the things going on at home, still with children to attend to, etc. So we decided that we would try to get in and out of the gym a little bit faster. And this split, where we're doing 5 exercises per session, allows us to get in and out of the gym in a much shorter time period. And with this split, each body part gets 3 exercises that get rotated throughout a 2-week period. So that's why you have a workout A1, A2, A3, B1, B2, B3. Your chest, you do 1 exercise for chest and workout A1. You do a different one in A2, you do a different one in A3. That'll take you through 2 weeks. When you go into week 3 and you hit A1 again, you hit that same A1 chest exercise, but you attempt to do it for either more weight or more reps. Kimberly and I are doing the same exercises, so we're following the same program. So with very little exception, if you see a clip of me doing an exercise, she also did it, or if you see a clip of her doing one, I did it also. I'm just not trying to make 30 or 40 minute videos with every clip of everything we've done. We're just pretty much including our top sets on these. For the sake of clarity, however, in this particular week, Kimberly, while in the gym on Tuesday, was complaining of some pain in her chest. So that's why she's doing these lat pull downs on the second day, along with the chest presses, because that's some stuff that she skipped on the first day of the week. So, for example, she did not do the lat pull downs on Tuesday, and so instead of doubling up doing curls and pull downs, she just did the pull downs on the Thursday B1 session. So that way she still got some bicep work in with the pull downs. But other than that, we're basically doing the same thing set for set. After we go through this cycle for 2 weeks, I do plan to start getting back to the rest pause format that DC Training advocates. Kimberly is going to continue doing 1 or 2 top work sets. We'll still be doing the same exercises, but I'll be doing a rest pause in most cases. Some of the DC exercises will have you do 2 sets. For example, squats. They're probably the most common example of an exercise wherein instead of doing a rest pause, you would do 1 heavy set and then like a back off set for more reps. But that's probably enough about the program for now. I mean, if you have any questions about what we're doing, why we're doing it, please make sure you leave a comment, ask your questions about that or anything else for that matter. And I'll see if I can either answer it in the comments or we'll just address it in another video. But as for Kimberly, what she's doing versus what I'm doing, I mean, I'm still trying to put some mass on. I did drop some weight and then put on a couple more pounds. As of this Sunday, I weigh 210 pounds, so that's not bad, but it's kind of square one from where I was when I started with this more high intensity approach. Kimberly, as we said at the beginning, had a stroke. If you wanted to see a more detailed video about kind of her whole ordeal with the stroke, then leave that in the comments. If she's comfortable with it, we can do a video on that. But she had a stroke. She had been powerlifting, and that got started just after I'd been competing for about 3 or 4 years. Kimberly had not been in the gym, and she told me one day that, hey, I think I want to do one of those powerlifting meets. So it was like, okay, cool. So she started training. At the time she started training, I think she could like bench the bar, and I think she could squat about 95 pounds and probably deadlift 135, 155 or something like that. And by the time she competed, her last competition I think was at Raw Nationals, USAPL Raw Nationals. I think we both competed there in 2015 or 16. It was in Scranton, Pennsylvania. Anyway, she squatted like 268, and she was good for 275, but we ended up changing her attempts because she got called for depth on one of them. But anyway, she did squat 268. She benched, I think, 75 kilos, which would be like it wasn't 75, it must have been 70, 154. And she deadlifted whatever works out to 303 pounds. I'm forgetting the kilo conversions right now. But so she was making very good progress. And again, she ended up having a stroke at the age of 37 in 2017, in January of that year. So coming out of the hospital, she had to use a walker, and actually at home then she was using a wheelchair. Progressed from the wheelchair to the walker, and then from there to, did she have crutches? I don't remember if she had crutches, but I know she had a cane. And up until she started going to the gym, she was really using her cane pretty much any time she was outside the house. Our house isn't so big that you really need one. She's often close enough to something that if she needs to balance herself, there's something to grab onto. But she's been trying to get stronger so that she can walk without a cane. She also has some weight that she wants to lose, and that's much more a function of what she's going to be doing outside the gym as far as changing eating and drinking habits. Drinking in terms of just consuming calories, not alcohol. Neither one of us drink alcohol, but just to clear that up. But eating and drinking habits, cleaning those things up, getting better at that, making better choices so that over the long term she can see the results that she's looking for. But from a quality of life standpoint, she could tell that being weaker than she had become was negatively affecting just her everyday life. How well she can do things, just what she can do. So she was determined that she wanted to get back into the gym and get stronger again. Whether she ever gets on a powerlifting platform again or not, who knows? I mean, she's already made fantastic progress, and conditions in the country or the world might have a lot more to do with whether or not either of us get on a powerlifting platform again, more so than Kimberly's physical condition. And on top of that, while Planet Fitness has been a lot better than I ever imagined it would be, and it may have something to do with the location of this particular Planet Fitness. Maybe we'll get into that another time, but suffice to say, we would have to train somewhere else if we were going to do a powerlifting competition, because obviously you can't train to squat, bench, and deadlift here. So this is the last set that's in this video. This may be the longest video I've uploaded on this channel. If you've made it to this point, thank you very much for hanging in there with us and for watching. Please make sure you hit that thumbs up to give us a like. That would help us a great deal. And also make sure you hit the subscribe button along with the notification bell so you can see more of how some power lifters and the one of us who's the stroke survivor are managing to actually coexist with Planet Fitness. 2020 is indeed a strange year. But look, thanks again. Leave your comments below about what you might want to see us cover in future videos, and we'll see you next time. Peace.